Good morning, good morning, good morning. Shouts out to everybody. And I will explain what happened yesterday soon. I'll explain that shortly. But welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. I'm your host, I'm Sekou Wrights. I am a professional creative. And right now that means I'm an author. I'm an author. Let me just promote the book really quickly. Hack Your Pain Now. Hack Your Pain Now. Get it for you. Get it for you. All right. Okay, so okay, there we go. So, thanks to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the space and this opportunity to grow. To grow, I have been said the most important thing is I have had a stroke. I've had a stroke, and I've been dodging and weaving and trying to figure what that means for you and the show, and for me in the show. And thank you for New Thought Media Network for allowing me this space. Allowing me this space. All right. So, for those of you that don't know, this has become a money show. That's because that's what you wanted, and here we are. Here we are. So let's get into the money. Let's get into the money. Okay. Okay. Well, I've got a surprise for you guys. I got a surprise for you guys. Look what I got. Dun dun dun! Yes, the dice. The dice is back. The dice is back. I'm bringing the dice back at least for today because I feel like I've both advanced and regressed at the same time. So what I've discovered is that trading is the way to win. Trading is the way to win. You hear me? Now, I've already told you that investing in the stock market is a way to win, right? Now that's true. That's true. But the way to win faster, you got to trade. You got to trade. You have to trade because it happens much faster. It was much faster. So anyway, let me not get too too hyped about that. But anyway, I want to I want to roll the dice to give us a small way to tinker with it because at least for me, I have no income, and so in terms of dealing with fitness, dealing with in, wait a minute, indulging with investment, I need to deal with very small numbers. So this is only going to hold me to $6, and I'm not going to do it every day. I don't think. I don't think we'll do it every day, but I'm going to move the money in small amounts. Small amounts. Okay. So should I do this first? No, I'm not going to do this first. I'm not going to do this first. Let's talk about what's happening. So what's happening is I've been studying forex. You guys known this that watch the show. I've been studying forex, and I've found that it's fascinating that forex is so much bigger than the United States stock market. Like, I mean, the stock market is huge, millions of dollars, but the forex is trillions of dollars per day. Like, it's really haunting. But anyway, I've been learning about it, and I have been, as you know, trying to get set up with a broker. A broker is what you need to be able to do anything, right? So what happened last night? Late last night, past my bedtime, I was really supposed to be asleep, right? But I looked and said, let me just look and see if the one of the brokers let me through. And yes, and yes, one of the brokers let me through. I was like, oh, I'm very excited. I had to shut myself down. I was like, okay, please go sleep. Please go sleep. Please go sleep. Because I knew if I started working on it then, I'd be up all night. So here's the thing, though. I got it let through a breaker who is not Forex.com. Forex.com is the most popular, I don't know, it's a very popular broker, but they keep sending me questions and questions and questions. And so what I did was I was able to sign up with a new broker in less than, a fraction of the time it took me to get signed up with Forex. With Forex, I signed up with $100, and that money is ticking away slowly because after you leave it in there for a while, they start deducting. So I may just lose that money. I don't know. I may just lose that money. But regardless, I now have almost a ticking savings broker. So yeah. Now, all that said, that's my travel forward. My travel backward into stocks is significant because I realized that what I was doing, I still can't believe it, is that I was trading. I got into the stock market as a trader. Like we're just talking about a couple years ago because I just got in the stock market right after what's the name of the movie? Dumb Money. Dumb Money. If you haven't seen it yet, go see it. I saw it this weekend. So Dumb Money is about the GameStop, GAMESTOCK, right? And everything that happened because of that. Well, I was on the second tier. Right after GameStop was AMC. And it was funny watching the movie and recognizing all the different personalities. Because I've been all the different personalities. I've been like, no, I'm not doing that with my money. I'm not doing that with my money, right? And then like, well, let me try a little something. Let me try a little something. Like I saw all the different faces of me in that movie. And anyway, before I get too far along, I just want to explain to you that dumb money is it will explain all the different types of money, all the different reactions you had to make because you heard about GameStop. I'm sure you did. What did you do? Did you do nothing? Right? Did you put $1 in? Did you put $20 in? What did you do? Because I saw people. Okay, let me last thing. I saw people become millionaires in the movie who had never been involved in the stock market before at all, ever. Right? And that's what I started to do with AMC. All right? Okay, so this is what I wanted to say. Wait a minute. I lost my train of thought. I was thinking about two things at the same time. Okay. So in terms of dumb money, that's all. But I chose at this point in my career to have invested in different parts of the stock market. So I've chosen the FANGs. Well, I should just call it the FANG. The FANG, FANG, right? If you don't know what the FANG is, you ain't been paying attention. You got to pay attention to this show because FANG is not something that I made up. It's something that the world out there made. I don't even know who made it up. But someone made up the FANG, what have you, right? The FANG acronym, right? So FANG is supposed to stand for 4 different stocks: Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google, right? Those 4 stocks. Those 4 stocks you want to ride because they're your get out of free jail card, right? They are established. They're doing well. They're continuing to do well. If anything happens with them, we'll hear about it, right? So you want to have your money in FANG, like check with your own advisor, right? Find your own advice. But for me, I am invested heavily in the FANG. Well, not heavily, but lightly in the FANG, FANG, right? Now I said it like that because FANG, Facebook, is trading as Meta because they changed their ticker symbol from Facebook to Meta. So it's really Mang, but let's not get into all that. What you know about me is that I've traded Meta. Well, I'm just gonna call it Facebook because I don't want to confuse anybody. I've I've I have I've I have traded. There we go. I've traded Facebook, right? And what I was saying, I don't know if I finished my thought. When I started with AMC, I start off by buying and selling because I had to sell at a certain point in order to reap the benefits. I could have just bought AMC and just held it, and then now my net worth would be $9 per share, $8 per share, right? And it went up to $60 per share, $60 per share. Now the only way to have gotten that was to have sold. So that means that I sold. That means that I'm a trader, very small amount, but a trader. So now, fast forward, I've started studying this with FANG, with the 4 stocks in FANG, but I've only started with Facebook thus far because I don't want to. I see now why so many people said to keep track of your doings. Like everyone talks about it. Everybody talks about it because you have to keep track of what you do and where your money's going. So you've got to keep very careful track. So anyway, back to FANG, back to Facebook. So I sold Facebook at $299 per share, right? And I sold it back just yesterday. Oh, can I show you? Yeah. All right, let me just do it this way. So, can you see that? I can't really see it. Kind of. Right. So the current share price is what I was trying to show you. Current share price is the current share price, and what I'm showing you is $297, $297, right? Separate from $299. So now it's only $2, right? But I took advantage of making $2 off of Facebook stock like that. Like it took me, I don't know, the better part of a week, right? And I didn't even do what I told Nigel I was going to do. What I told Nigel I was going to do was set up markets. Or that's what I should have done because I see now when I sold it last night. Well, it sold it last night. What was it? Oh yeah, sold it yesterday. Yesterday was day off. Yes, right. So I traded it, and I saw that it had gone lower than when I was watching it. And so what I need to do is set it up so that it will automatically go, even when I'm not looking. Even when you're not looking, you need to set it up so it goes when you're automatically not, when you're not looking, right? Because we don't want to become those people that are focused on the stock and just studying the stock, right? But we do want to take advantage of the changes at best, because I could have sold it at least 294, as opposed to 297, right? And that's only because I didn't go in and check at the right time, and so I need to set that up automatically, so it can go and sell it at 9,000, 900 and 900. 994. Yes, 994. So that will just show you. So that will show you how much of a difference you can make, because if you can make that difference, it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger, and take your money out, then you've made up your stock, your percentage for the week in that day. I hope that made sense. I hope that made sense. But basically, you go in to look at Facebook, right? You see it's up 14%. You sell it. You know, say, I'll sell it today. And then you watch or set an automator, and so it sells again. It buys itself back when well, okay, so let me explain this. The money that you have dealt, with stays in the system. So my Fang money, FANG, is all contained within Cash App. It's all contained within Cash App. So when I sell something within Cash App, the money is still inside Cash App. The money doesn't come out to my bank account. It stays within Cash App, right? So the money is still safe. Right? So I sell the share, and then the money stays on hand, and now it's moved from stock price to share price, and then you sell it back. Boom. Right? It stays in the same environment. So you can easily sell the money back, is my point. You can easily sell the money back, right? So I guess I am so excited about this because I didn't really realize that I started off as a stock trader. I started off trading stock. I started off trading AMC stock. That's how I started. That's how I started, right? And I very quickly got into, let me hold on to everything. Let me hold on to everything for as long as I can hold it, which will work, but it won't work as fast. It will not work as fast. So you've got to buy the biggest stocks available. Fang is what I would recommend, and start watching those four. Start watching the differences in those four, and set up timers. Set time. So anyway, that said, I've told you what I've done with Facebook. I sold it for $2.99. I sold it. I bought it back for $2.97, and now I'm going to try it again. I'm going to do it with Facebook again, but I'm going to set up a timer this time. So my gross profit was like $2, right? But that's $2 done. Like $2. I mean, if I took it out of the system, I'd have $2 just sitting there. I'd have $2 just magically appeared out of nothing. Like, that's incredible to me. That's incredible to me. So I'm very tickled with this. I'm going to stick with the checking with the trying to tinker with it. I want to tinker with it. Yes, I want to tinker with it and see how I can make it grow, because Facebook is an expensive stock, as you just saw. $209, it was like $300 per share. But what if I can do that with a smaller share, with a stock where I can put in multiple shares, right? Yeah. All right. So I think that's it. Let me get on over here to the comments. Let's see what's happening with the comments. And then I got some. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just round out the system by saying, I'm so happy to be. I'm so happy. Okay. I'm so happy and grateful to be a multi-millionaire in every area of my life. Ashe. All right, so let's check the comments before we get into our announcements. Okay. Yes. P King is is talking about all kinds of things. Okay, what's she saying here? Let's see. I recall Fang, the day of your stroke, July 14th, for your counseling. I purchased Google full of stock that had been discounted. Wow. It's taken me this long to come full circle. it's taken me this long, over a year, to come full circle, to come to back to where I was. Mm, wow, that hit me. That hit me. Yeah, because that means I'm sorry. I'm gonna move on. Thank you. Thank you, Fee. Thank you, Fee. Dumb money, yes, dumb money. I appreciate the the encouragement to go, Reverend Mel. There was so much to do there. There's so much to do there, and so much to see. I have to see it again to let everything decompress. But I mean, it's so funny to be a spectator and then be a spectator and someone who participated by buying stock. That's something else. That's something else. All right. Okay. So let me get to these announcements because I don't want to forget them. All right. So let me show you this. This is Fee King. This is Fee King, my girlfriend. She is launching her her new fitness thing today, and I want to show you it. I want to show you her thing, and here we go.
Good morning for the men, to the men and the women who said yes, who signed up for my 7-day No More Fupa Challenge. I say to you, congratulations. For those of you who have shown interest, who have been looky-loos, I say to you, where we grow is in those spaces of being uncomfortable, being uncertain, feeling less confident. Be rest assured that success is not convenient, yet it's possible when you believe and then when you show up. So you still have time. I'm so excited. It's hard to believe I've been doing this thing called fitness training, working out, training people for upwards of 25 years, and I'm still excited. So I will see you in the group, in the Zoom room, in about 20 minutes. Peace. Good morning for the men, to the men.
Okay, so Fee King is doing the No Fupa Challenge, the No Fupa Challenge. So if you haven't joined yet, come on and join. Come on and join. Check her out. She's doing it big. She's doing it big. She's doing it big. And I've always said to her from the beginning, I've always said, well, I don't know how long it's been, but when I helped her with her website, I was like, Fupa. I was like, Fupa, Fupa. She's like, I don't know. I was like, yeah, Fupa, Fupa. That's it. That's it. Because Fupa is such a, it's an acronym. It's like a something. I don't remember what it's called, but it's an area of the body that people are trying to get rid of. And I just thought, that's it. That's it. Okay, so that's it. I still got some time left, so let me go back to the shout outs. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Ben. Shout out to Linda. Thank you for checking me out, Linda. Give us the dice. Oh, I didn't do the dice yet. So let's do the dice. Let's do the dice right quick. Let's do the dice right quick. Let's go get some dice. 6. 6. That's when I know the universe is testing me. Universe is testing me. Okay, so anyway, what this would be this time would be take $6 and put it into work on one of the fangs, one of the 4 fangs. Just you can put it a little bit at a time. You don't have to buy a whole stock, right? Because if you're using Cash App or Robinhood, you can put a little bit of money on each of those 4. But if you only have 4, if you don't have one yet, focus on one. Focus on Facebook first. and just focus on Facebook until you get one share, and then move on to the next one until you get one share. You move on to the next one until you get one share. Then move on to the next one until you get one share. Now that should keep you busy for plenty of time, right? Because that's what you need. And then you can kind of play with me, because you can sell your one share and buy it back. Sell your one share, buy it back. And so, yeah. So check it out with me, or just watch me and see how it goes for me. All right. Anyway. All right. Forex. Yes, Forex. I was telling you guys, yeah, Forex is serious. Linda saying consistent practice works. That's why the dice works. Yes. Thank you. I just did the dice. I got the dice back in my thing. I don't have a bedtime, but I have been doing so much at night that my doctors have been complaining. Oh, that reminds me. I got a couple minutes left. Okay, so what happened yesterday was I had the show all set up. Right before the show was about to come on, I got a phone call from my doorman, because there was someone at the door. And I was like, what? And I wasn't ready for anything. To be honest, I wasn't ready for anything. But anyway, I let him up, and turns out he's a doctor. And this is like the second time or third time the doctors have just shown up at my house. And I got to do something about that. I got to, clean up a little more, right? But anyway, he talked to me about everything. I helped my mom on speakerphone, and thank goodness I remembered to do something like that, to have my mom on speakerphone, because people, you've probably done it too. You look at me and you think that he's fine, and no, I'm not fine. I'm not fine. And so once you get to a certain point in the conversation, I start getting lost. And so there were parts of this conversation I got lost. There were parts of this conversation I realized I was looking at something in the room, thinking about something in the room when the guy's right here talking to me. Like, my mind is not fully functional yet. So I was grateful for my mom being there. And he also gave me this test. He had me draw a circle and then draw the numbers of a clock. And then he had me draw a time. And I could not draw the time. I could not write the time. I was like, So anyway, I say that to say that I am not okay. I am okay, but there are still things about me that require some work. And that's why I took so long yesterday. And so there was no show yesterday, because I was with the doctor. But I am working. I'm working every day. Every day. Please believe me that when I say I'm working every day, I'm working every day. And there's no days off. There's no days off. There's no day where I get to get up and feel like everything's normal, because my right side of my body is in pain every day. And so there's no day off. There's no day off. All right. All right. So that's my time. That's my time. I used up my time. But I just wanted you guys to let you know that I appreciate you tuning in and interacting with the show yesterday, even though I didn't post a show. And that may happen coming up. Some doctors may show up, randomly, and I just have to do an extra show the next time. All right. All right. So now is better than perfect. Now is better than perfect. And I will see you mañana. All right. And I'll see you mañana. And don't forget to buy my book. Okay. I'll see you later.